Hey, you might hear her cry just a little bit. Um, Honestly, I've kind of forgotten where I was. I'm not gonna lie. I know I was talking about being a single mom. I don't know if I fully got my daughter's illness fully covered. I mean, any questions that you guys have about it, please just ask me. I mean, I'd rather you guys ask me than, um, not. I mean, sorry. Because people will see my daughter in the stores, and I've heard it a few times, and it's really upsetted me. People are like, there's something wrong with that kid. Ask me what's wrong with her. I mean, I will tell you. If you really want to know what is wrong with her and why my 2-year-old is laying on my chest instead of holding her head up and walking, I'll tell you. For real. It's it's something that needs to be put out there anyway. I mean, I wear an HSV awareness ribbon because it needs to be put out there for moms that are new. I was a new mom. I was 19. I got pregnant with her, and 20 when I had her. That was my first child. I had no idea what I was doing, and I don't exactly know what happened or why it happened, but it did. And I mean, it is what it is, because I feel like I keep cutting more and more out more times I record this. But I mean, maybe I'll think about them and just make them in future videos when I go on about them. But what I was trying to say is it's a difficult thing to go through, and it's a difficult thing for a mother, especially a single mom, to go through. But I did it, and I will be happy to answer any questions that you have about her HSV, about her improvement, her progress. Hopefully, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing exactly yet. I don't know if it's going to be like a vlog. I don't know if it's going to be, I definitely know I'm going to be doing Show My Crafts. But, I mean, I can give you guys updates on what's going on with her. If you guys want updates on her, that's fine. Uh, don't fully know if I can show her face. Just for the simple fact of, I her father and I have full custody, but he gets weird on certain things and tries to do weird things, so I would have to actually go through all the paperwork and see if that makes any sense. I can hear, sorry. I'm trying to be quiet so maybe she don't hear me as much, she'll go to sleep quicker. Hope y'all can hear me. I'm sorry. Trying to be kind of quiet. But she's an amazing child. I mean, her little brother is 6 months old, or 7 months old. I'm sorry. He just turned 7 months old yesterday. He's 7 months old. He's crawling. He's been crawling since he was 3 months old. He's been rolling over since before 3 months old. He's been holding his head up since the day he came out. He's incredible. Like, he's pulling up on things now, and now he's starting to, he'll have his little stances and he'll pull away, and he'll stand for a couple seconds. So we have a feeling by the time the end of 7 months, close to 8 months, he'll be walking. It's scary. It's really, really scary. It feels like time has flown by faster with him than with her. I mean, time flew by with her, don't get me wrong. But for some reason, it feels like it flew by so much quicker with him. Excuse me. I have heartburn a lot thanks to my son. Yeah. I never knew what heartburn was, so I got pregnant. Like, no lie. Uh, you know, but he seems like he's getting so much bigger, so much faster, He's doing so much more. And I think maybe it's because that he's doing all of this that it makes it feel like it's going by faster. My daughter, she was always kind of laid back anyway. She was always so funny because she was always just so laid back. Even before she got sick, she'd be in her little bouncer, you know, a week old, and she's holding her head up, but she's just like, bump it, I'm laying here. Like, I mean, she was serious, and she's still serious about it. If I put Care Bears on, I get the 2-year-old attitude. I get the, Bree Bree, can I see you? Nope. I get that. She is serious, serious. You know, people ask me, like, what do I think her age range is? It honestly depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about her mindset and attitude, oh, she's straight up 2-year-old. She has a 2-year-old attitude. Major. She has my attitude. So it's going to be bad. She has the mine and her daddy's attitude mixed together. They don't go together. Believe me, take it from me. My attitude and her daddy's attitude don't mix. Why we're not together. It's gonna be a bumpy ride with her attitude. But she has a sweetheart on her, so I think that will probably outweigh her attitude. I hope. She's a very sweetheart. Like, she'll smile at anything. She's been the most smiliest baby I've ever seen in my life. When she was in the hospital for 5 to 6 weeks, something along that line. It was a long time she was in the hospital. I mean, they told me that she wasn't going to make it out of the hospital. And she almost didn't. But when she was in the hospital, she was smiling after she came out of her medicated coma. Nurses used to come to her room just to get a pick-me-up from her smiles because she would smile a lot and all the time, everywhere. She didn't care. She just smiled. And it was so sweet. Like, babies are supposed to smile like that, especially when they've been sick. And even at her worst, she smiled through it all like it was nothing. And it was amazing. I mean, that's how we actually communicate with her, is through her smiles. Like, you know, we'll hold up an outfit, be like, do you want this outfit? Do you want this outfit? And the biggest smile, and you know her smiles. Like, once you're around her a while, you'll know her smiles. You'll know that that's the outfit and that she likes that outfit, but not today. Kind of, you know. And she's very serious. She's very silly. Because, like, if she doesn't really like something, but she doesn't want you to be hurt by her not liking it, she'll give you this little smile. And she's serious. She's dead serious on it. And I'm like, Brie, what are you doing, child? But she loves it. She loves it so much. I mean, her mindset is a straight up 2-year-old. Her attitude, straight up 2-year-old. You know, you want to go on head control. She's probably about, 3 months old, around there. You know, some of her body movements are about 6 months old. Some of them are 3. It just really depends on what you want to talk about. And, I mean, we've been working on trying to get her to stand, and hopefully soon we'll be getting equipment to help her stand. She used to walk in a walker, but because her body is so flimsy, she can't stand in the walker and move her legs at the same time. Her body is too long for the little walker, so they're actually going to get her a walker that is made for bigger children that need support on their waist and their heads. So that will be amazing, because she can actually walk her walker. Like, I have videos of her walking her walker. And so I know she can walk her walker. I'm not, stupid. And she can stand up. You have to give her a little bit of support, in the midsection and her head, but she can stand up very well. I mean, like I said, I don't really remember everything I've said in the other videos, and I've went ahead and deleted them anyway to make room on my SD card for these ones. So, honestly, anything that you guys want to know about me and want to know about our life, that's fine. I mean, I'm an open book. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you certain things, but not many people would tell you certain things, so I mean, I'll let you know on her development, her issues, and everything like that. If you guys want to know anything more about HSV or whatever, I'll give you the best of my knowledge of what I know about it. It's a complex disease to deal with because every human being in this world actually has that disease lying dormant in their body. It's all just a matter of fact if you're active or if you're not. Because there's showers and there's, oh god, what are they called? Carriers. Yeah, there's showers and carriers. The cold sores, and you're a carrier. That you just have HSV in your body active all the time. And unfortunately, I think Bree might be a carrier because of all of this. I got tested a lot of times. They kept blaming me, saying I did it, and I didn't do it. They tested me. I was willing to be tested again because if I did it, then we all know next pregnancy not to go natural. I didn't do it, and it's been very rough because I had a doctor that did blame me for it, and it was awful being blamed for it. I mean, if I did it, I did it, and it's over and it's done with now. Whoever did it, and it's done. The damage is done. We just gotta live with the consequences now. But I'm gonna cut this one, and I'll come back and I'll show you guys my crafts of what I've already done. I'm not gonna show you my latch hooks because they're in my daughter's room, and obviously I just laid her down. But I'll explain about them in a minute. So I'll be like